Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is, of course, City Skylines 2 with me, Emori. We're back once again in the city of Ringholm, or to be more precise, this is a newly built suburb, which we named Belvik. If we take a look on what we've done so far, or where we ended it last time, we did build this nice residential and commercial area just down here. It's a 3 or 4 story area with some nice commercial in the bottom there, parking alongside and the back. I think that turned out pretty well. It's next to the subway station, which is yet to be open. We did add some bus stations in the front here, obviously. We do have the tram terminus on the other side and a bus station next to that as well. A hospital or a small clinic has been placed down, and also a school. And outside this school, we're gonna continue today with some nice detailing, adding a subway station, a tram station. I did continue the tram tracks off cam. This area here is gonna be a nice beach, and there's a lot of beaches here. But yeah, another one won't hurt. We have a football field here with some trees on it. That's not really preferred, so let's start by actually removing all these trees. And the last tree there is gone. I'm not sure if you recall, but in the last episode I was mentioning that this gas station here, petrol station, might be the only one in town, but I did actually manage to locate the two that I wasn't able to find in the last episode. Of course, Old Town here does not have any gas stations at all. The first one is down here in the Central area. It's close to the main station. Here it is. It's a fairly small station, bigger than the one in Belvik, of course. And the second one we're gonna find a little bit further away up here in Newport. It's just down here by the tram station, I believe. There it is. Yeah, so we do have 3 stations for people to get some petrols in the city. Of course, that's a little bit, probably we need twice the amount. But yeah, at least we have 3 stations for now. And we're back to the school here. I did say that we were to build a tram station just outside for some easy access. So that's what we're going to do today. We're also going to try the new piers that came with the update a couple of days ago or a week ago. I can't really recall. They did sadly announce with this patch that the port DLC is delayed. That's a shame. It's a quite hefty delay as well. They did delay to Q4, so that's basically October, November, December. So it's up to a 6-month delay. Not really preferred, but I guess we have to wait. We can't really do more than wait. Anyway, let's continue with what we've got so far. I'm just gonna put down some paths here to outline the station. Having a bit of difficulties connecting it to the tram way here without having these strange it's basically trying to build a bridge for some reason. I'm not sure why. So we just have to move this a little bit further out. I think that should solve the issue. So yeah, let's continue with the outline of the station and then put down some nice piers just outside. And with this last tweak. The outline of the station is pretty much done, I would say. I think this is a good size for a station. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that, I think. Yeah. We'll do the piers just outside now, or outside, of course, going to be outside, but we'll add 1, 2, possibly 3 piers. Do we need to connect? Okay, so it does connect to the paths there, which is good. Something like that. Yeah, something like that looks good, I guess. We'll add another 2 or 3 smaller piers next to it. Again, connecting to the path there. Let's see if we can get this as level as possible. There, plus 0.5%. I guess that is good. We can always level this with move it later. We'll bring this out from this side. We can even connect to there. Could we? Yeah, we could. So you can connect these together, which is nice. So let's connect these two as well. That might be a bit too much, actually. Yeah, that's a little bit too much, I think. So let's just remove this connection here and that as well. We'll remove that connection there as well. And this looks better, I think. It's a little bit wobbly here. So yeah, this was what I was talking about. Let's see, can we use move it? Yeah, perfect. So we try to level these out as much as possible. I think that looks good. Yeah, that looks good. So we now have 2 piers connected here. Some decoration outside. I think a small water tower, and I do like this Ukrainian, I think it was, water tower from the Eastern Europe pack. It looks very, very good. We don't really need it. As you can see, we have water availability in the green, but for decoration purposes, it's going to do nice. Of course, we will connect it. Some surplus of water is always good. It won't snap to there, okay, but there, it will snap to there. So that's a nice little touch. It kind of works with the brick of the school there. They kind of go together. I would prefer to change the color of the water tower there, but you can't do that. Anyway, with that done, I think it looks fairly good. The question is, though, does this actually give them some parks or leisure? It might give them leisure, but all the roads are also green. So yeah, let's see. Okay, so they are actually, yeah, they are considered leisure activities, which is awesome. That's awesome. So when people use these, they will gain some leisure, and we can add them in the rest of the town as well to increase the amount of leisure activities for the citizens. Good. And as it looks, somebody is already using it. Good on you, Mr. or Mrs. Katarina. Good on you, senior. Hope you get some leisure out of it. Yeah, anyway, I think we'll continue with the rocks, possibly past the piers. Or should we just do some greenery? We'll continue. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we'll do. And the last bush had been placed. It is now time to put the surface down for the station. I think we're going to go for this red brick. I'm hoping that it will match the water tower well. So let's see here. Just connect. There we go. Yeah, I think this red brick matches very, very nice with the school and the tower itself. So we put down some nice hedges alongside the tram here, or at least one side of the tram. I've also put down some houses, as you can see, next to the school. We'll add a little bit more greenery, but I think that we might actually change these houses, or a couple of them, to smaller apartment buildings. I think that would look good next to the school and, of course, the station itself. I did choose another type of fence on the other side here of the tramway. It's a little bit taller than the hedge, so hopefully it'll give the nice building here a little bit more privacy. Yeah, that looks good. We'll just need to add a little bit more greenery, and then this area is going to be done as well. And of course, a little bit means quite a lot, probably. For the station itself, we're gonna go for something a little bit different this time, and I do mean just a tad different. We're gonna choose a different kind of pergola. We're gonna go for a wooden one this time and see how it works out. I think this one will do the job quite nicely. Let's see if we can get it aligned, something like that. Perfect. One tree is what I've added to the schoolyard, but it still looks very boring, just filled with concrete. So let's add a little bit more greenery, of course. We'll move or we'll put down maybe 2 or 3 palm trees and some nice planters for them to be in. You can find the planters. I'll go for these ones that I usually go for. Maybe these two, and then we'll mix it up by having these lower ones. And even just this makes the area or the yard looks a lot more pleasant. But maybe the kids need something to play with. I do think that we have some props that we can put down. This right here is how a proper schoolyard should look. Some nice slides for the children to go up and down. Nice greenery. Yeah, I think they're gonna enjoy playing here on the recesses. Recesses? On the recess? On the recess. Yeah, I think that's right. Anyway, when they have a break, they're gonna enjoy this place for sure. Let's continue here with the decorations for the station itself. Maybe we should go for some kind of bike stand right here. If we can find something nice. This is just decals. Yeah, let's flip through and not these. It's a little bit interesting because if you type in bike, you'll find these motorcycles, but if you go into vehicles and the bike menu, you can find real bikes like this. The only issue I have with these bikes are you can see the tires, like these motorcycles. The tires look good, they are kind of round, but for the bikes, yeah, they look like they've been demolished and they are very yeah, very square-ish, triangular, yeah, whatever you want to call it. It's not round, but I do believe if you zoom in as close as you can, they're gonna look good. But from a distance, they look very janky. But I guess that's what we got to do. That's what we have. So yeah, let's work with what we have. So the station is pretty much done. I did add some nice greenery, some nice palm trees here on each side of the bike racks. And on the other side, I've just put down some palm trees and some nice bicycles leaning against the school wall there. We're going to add a little bit more of them here and there alongside the station. There is a school here, so obviously the children will take their bikes to the school, so they're going to be scattered around. Another issue I have with the bikes, except the wheels looking all wonky, is that you can only color them white. If we zoom in, you can see the wheels there look nice, but as soon as we go a little bit further away, they look crazy. As you can see, we can't change the color. Well, anyway, I think that the station is now done, and I mean, this is a beauty of a station, I have to say. I'm very happy. The piers looks nice, and some people are using them, even though there aren't that many. But yeah, the station looks very, very good indeed. The water tower fits the area very nicely. Just imagine, waiting for the tram here with the sea breeze. Yeah, good, good. I'm happy with this. Alongside this building right here, we're gonna put down a little bit of an unofficial path, a path that is created by lazy people that don't want to go around the block, so they kind of took a little bit of a shortcut, and as people done that before, it just become a path after a while. So we're gonna choose this beach asset or a surface and put it down a little bit wonky like this, I think, and follow the tramway a little bit like that. And there it is, our unofficial path. Now we're gonna go for the invisible paths here. So when people use this, they kinda gonna follow this path that we made. And with some greenery, I think that's gonna look really, really good. I did try to do something different here with the piers, but yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It looks a little bit like a pile of dog poo, so let's just remove this and continue with the rocks instead. There we are, 1,000 rocks later, perhaps. The erosion protection is done. Just another couple of rocks there to kind of make it look perfect. Maybe smoothen this out a little bit like that. Yeah. So this area now is pretty much done there. Some nice greenery, of course, and maybe a place for some nice dudes and dudettes to work out. With the greenery all in place, we can see that all that remains are some benches and some lights perhaps, and of course the outdoor gym as I talked about. Before I do that though, I do want to squeeze in some parking just in front. It still amazes me on how fast time flies when playing this game and how little you really do. I mean, I've been at this game for 2.5 hours now. Yeah, 2.5 hours. And well, we've gone from this stage to this stage. I mean, it doesn't look like I've done much really for 2.5 hours work, but detailing does take time, and sure, I'm not the quickest, but I'm quite happy with the results. So let's take a flyby of what we've done today. We did test the new piers from the update, and for a first try it did work out okay. I'm happy with the piers and I'm hopeful for the future. We did upgrade the school area here with some more houses and of course the tram station itself. So hopefully with the more houses that we have here, we'll see some people more frequently at least use the piers. It's gonna be a while before the tram station is open. Of course, it still has to be connected to the rest of the network. But yeah, we added, of course, the stone wall here against the water edge and some nice parking. Well, that's all, I think, ladies and gentlemen, for today. Thank you, as always, very much for watching. And please give it a thumbs up and a subscribe if you like this video. And if you didn't like it, please tell me in the comments what you would have done different. Or if you agree with me, tell me as well. Until the next time, I guess, have a good one.